Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a common grammatical mistake known as a dangling modifier. A dangling modifier can make sentences confusing or unclear. So it's important to know how to spot and fix them. Let's start with what a dangling modifier is. A dangling modifier is a descriptive phrase that doesn't clearly or logically modify any word in the sentence. This happens when the noun or pronoun is supposed to describe is missing or unclear. So it's like the dangling modifier doesn't modify any word in the sentence. Another way, dangling modifier doesn't have any word to modify. So because the noun or pronoun it needs to describe is missing or maybe unclear. So that's a dangling modifier. Let's look at an example. Using a sheepdog, the council moved from one field from another. Here the phrase using a sheepdog is meant to describe someone, but the sentence suggests that the counts are using dogs. Clearly, the counts can't do that, right? So the modifier is dangling because it doesn't correctly modify the intended subject. Okay, then how to correct? Here, the problem is the dangling modifier doesn't have any word to modify. So you can add a word or phrase for the dangling modifier to modify. So here for the first correction. We need to clarify who is doing that using sheepdogs. Who is doing that? So reverse version would be like this. Using the sheepdogs, the farmer moved the cows from one field to another. So we just add the word to modify. Or another way you can use this type of correction. A sheepdog moves the cows from one field to another. So here we just rearrange the sentence to remove the dangling modifier. Here's another example. Walking toward the forest, the sun began to set. This sentence suggests that the sun walked to the forest, which doesn't make sense, right? The modifier, walking toward the forest, should describe the person who did the walking. To correct this, we adjust the sentence to clarify who walked to the forest. So revised sentence would be like this. Walking to the forest, I watched as the sun began to set. Now, the phrase walking to the forest clearly describes I, making the sentence clear and logical. Okay. Let's try fixing some dangling modifiers together. I will read a few sentences and you will identify and correct the dangling modifiers. Having read the book, the film will be a hit. Can you find the dangling modifier? And what word is missing? Can you add? So here will be the correction. Having read the book, I think the film will be a hit. So here I add the word I for having read the book to modify. Next one. While walking to walk, a police was viewed whizzing by. While walking to walk, dangling modifier, no word to modify. So while walking to walk, David viewed a police car whizzing by. So I add David for dangling modifier to modify. Next one. Having lost the job, the house had to be sold. Having lost the job, this dangling modifier is not having any word to modify. So here let's add some word to modify. I, having lost the job, I had to sell the house. Okay, great job anyone. Remember, a dangling modifier often leaves us wondering who or what is being described. To fix it, make sure that the modifier clearly and logically relates to the right noun or pronoun in the sentence. With practice, you will become more skilled at spotting and correcting these errors. Thank you everyone. Bye bye and see you soon.